If your mind races and overtakes you at certain times and you just can't stop your thinking and you would like to have that stop, I've got a great tool for you. A great tool. It took me 10 years to implement this tool in my own life. So I invite you not to wait that long. But meditation is a game changer, life changer. Do not wait as long as I waited to meditate. My name is Julie Ann Lee. I'm a certified transformation and mindset coach. Been doing it for a couple of decades now, helping people create a life they really love, whether it's in love, relationships, wealth, health, career, business, or finding their life's purpose. Um, Meditation for me, the simplest way for me to explain it to clients is it is the space between your thoughts. It really is a life game changer. And for me, it was just so hard for me to stop my thinking. Like my thinking would just run rampant. I would overthink and I would try to figure things out and I would be in my mind and in my mind. And it was exhausting. It was absolutely exhausting. And I try to find things to ease the chatter in my mind. Overeating was one of my creative techniques to get my mind to stop talking so much. But I was just like basically a chronic overthinker. I call myself a recovering overthinker. I think most of my clients are recovering overthinkers as well. But meditation is just that space between your thoughts. And how do you meditate? Meditation it's not about a destination you arrive at. It's a practice. And the practice is having a thought and letting it go. Having a thought and letting it go. So a thought rises up for you. Normally when a thought rises up in us, we attach to it, right? And we go down the path and we're thinking about it. And meditation is simply the practice of having that thought and letting it go. And so for me, what ultimately worked for myself was the form of meditation where you say a sound, just a nonsensical sound. And so I'm more of a comfortable meditator. I like to lay down sometimes, sit very comfortably, lay back, not a sit cross-legged on the floor kind of gal. So I invite you to whatever way suits you, just having that thought and letting it go. So I would practice having that thought and then trying to come back to that sound. So say if it was a sound, ring, ring. So I would be like saying that sound in my mind. And of course, a thought will pop up. And then I wouldn't know I was in the thought. And then all of a sudden I'd be like, oh, I'm thinking again. Let's go back to the sound. Let's go back to the sound. And it's just cultivating that practice. Now, granted, when I first started meditating, it was very uncomfortable. I literally couldn't sit still for 2 minutes. This is some couple of decades ago now. And it just was painful to me, that practice of like that stillness. I didn't have that stillness in my life. I didn't know how to be. I was always doing, great human doing, or a human thinker, figure it out. I'll figure it all out, know how everything is done. But when I first started meditating, my mind got faster and chattier. Like I was like, well, this is having the opposite effect. This is going, I thought it was not supposed to be like this. But what I was explained to me was it was my body kind of de-stressing itself. It was kind of bringing all those things up and out. And then eventually with consistency, I kept sticking with it. I'd have moments of peace. I would have moments of, it almost felt like your body was kind of vibrating and you didn't sort of feel the difference between your atmosphere and the limits of your body, if that makes sense. A rare occasion that happens. Also, I think another misdemeanor with meditation is we sometimes think that we're going to get clarity, we're going to meditate now, and then we're going to have an answer. And for me, I found that meditation works by you'll meditate in the morning and in the afternoon if you're able to, but whatever you can get to. And then ideas will come to you when you're not thinking, like, and a solution will come to you while you're in the shower is the cliche sort of example, right? Or when you're just engaging with someone and a thought will come up towards you, because for me, meditation is about my way of quieting my own voice and connecting to my higher self, plugging into the universal field and download. Like, why would I not meditate and get the great energy and information of the universe and rely on solo Julianne? But it's just this ongoing practice, imperfect. I keep saying that's imperfect. And it's really just letting yourself off the hook, because then when you go through your day, you may have a thought pop up and you're able to let it go. When someone says something to you that you may have normally just reacted to without that pause, you'll have a pause with meditation. You'll learn a pause starts to come and you'll get to make a choice. Now, you still may make the choice you previously made, or you may start to make a new choice. And I think for me, that's the number one benefit of meditation is I get to have moments of pause before I react or do things in the world. I'm also able to let things go more easily because I'm doing this practice of having a thought and letting it go, detachment, and for me, I literally tell clients that you can breathe. It's the number one priority in your life. Then it's meditation, and then the rest of your life. And I mean the rest of your life. Like it's breathing, meditation, the rest of your life. Because that when you meditate, you are taking your connected highest self out into your day. It benefits you. It benefits your family. It benefits your workplace. It benefits the world. It's a gift to yourself and it's a gift to the world. So if you want to practice meditation, if you never meditated before, I have on the Allow app, just a 5-minute meditation, just practicing breathing in love and breathing out everything else. Breathing in love and breathing out everything else. And it's not about don't think. It's about having a thought and letting it go. Having a thought and letting it go. And it's just a practice. And what happens is, for the first, to be honest, meditating, I was like, oh, I know I have to meditate. And now I look forward to it. If I have a spare moment, I will go and meditate. And I was actually speaking to a client the other day and she's just busy. She's a busy mom, middle schooler, we all know the drill. And so I just had time to meditate. And I'm like, you cannot afford to not meditate. I said, even if I go, do you press the snooze button in the morning? She's like, well, yeah. And I go, when you press the snooze button, don't get up. Don't even change your position on the pillow. Don't do anything, but use that 10 minutes of hitting the snooze button to meditate. It will change your life. Meditation will absolutely change your life. For me, my negative thinking, my low self-esteem, my way of being in the world, because of meditation and affirmations and other tools, but mostly meditation, my brain has been rewired and I do not think the way that I used to think. I do not view the world the way that I used to view the world. And I would go so far as to say, I'm not the same person in this world that I used to be. I literally feel like meditation took out my old brain that did not serve me, that was insecure, that was low self-esteem, that was disconnected from my life self, and that lived in fear, and replaced it with a new brain. So I invite you, if you have not meditated, to meditate right now. Press stop, go to the Allow app, listen to the 5-minute meditation, or just pick a sound wherever you are. Not if you're driving, that would be bad. But you don't have to be anywhere. This is the great thing about meditation. You can do it anywhere at any time. You don't need anything at all. And it literally will change your life. Okay, I think I've made my point. If there was a drug that I supported, it would be meditation drug. How to get you to meditate. It's so important. And it's such a gift to yourself and the world. Like it changes when you meditate in your house. Not only does your vibration change, it changes like vibration and the energy in the home. It changes people's energy in your home. And then it sort of reverberates out. It's just an ongoing gift of love and goodness. So I really invite you to, on a daily basis, practice giving this gift of love to yourself because you are worthy of it. You deserve it. and the freedom that comes with meditation. Not even to say that the great ideas and the way life just starts to line up, and the way you see things differently, and the way you draw things to you. It becomes a magical way of living. And it takes a minute, just a minute, but give it time, give it practice. And as you incorporate this lifestyle, you will have a different experience that will be so much more rewarding for you. So if this video was helpful to you, please subscribe and maybe turn on those notifications. I have other tools available on the Allow by Julianne app. I also have some morning and vision journals, which I love doing because they help set my day straight. And of course, at the end of the morning journal is meditate, time to meditate. So go now. What are you waiting for? Meditating. Change your life. You're worth it.